Excuse us. The inner room looks out on a different garden than the one I saw earlier. Just how many workers does this place need? A lot!
Yes.
The white moonlight reflecting on the pond is unspeakably sublime.
That is, the answer to that question was yes. Is there no one here? Calm yourself. I'm right here.
Oh.
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 Okay.
That was not who I was expecting.
Neither did I. I think we expected the same person.
Miki.
Yeah.
Huh? A juvenile and a maid.
The elderly man sitting at a low table exudes an overwhelming sense of presence.
You're... I see.
The man looks at Sosuke and nods deeply a number of times.
Which means...
His harsh gaze is paralyzing, making my entire body jitter with nerves, but Sosuke speaks undeterred.
Let's get straight to the point. I have some things I wanted to ask you. Don't get the wrong idea, boy. You have no right to lead this conversation. Understand? I can't imagine what you want to ask, but first, you need to close your mouth and listen.
Yeah, you're totally related to Izuki. Ugh. It doesn't let us get a word in edgewise. The weight of his voice renders me speechless.
I am Murakumo Kyoji, the head of the Murakumo family.
Murakumo Kyoji, Izuki's father and the head of the Murakumo family. I gotta get used to everything again.
Yeah.
Which runs the town. He has a deep love for Okinazato and respects its traditions, which leads him to occasionally suppress any new ideas that arise. Ah, well, you're very close-minded, aren't you, sir?
And the first time I ever heard of the name Kyoji was, funnily enough, Mobile Fighter G Gundam back in the day.
Huh. I don't think I've heard it till now.
I believe you're acquainted with my son. Of course, I've known him since I was a kid. Although we weren't very close.
He's the boss? He's
the bosses? Yeah.
Got it. I got it.
Of course you do. Yeah, of course you do. We didn't come here to hear about your son, though. Hmm? Don't be so pretentious. You got that headstrong attitude from your father, didn't you? From Tatehira Shinryu. Then let's move on to why you're really here. You know that I control this town's vigilance committee, don't you?
Sosuke quietly nods.
Oh, I believe you've run into them. In various forms, that is.
I picture that ominous group of people dressed in black.
They have a wide range of responsibilities, but their main purpose for being is not simply to maintain Okinazatu's public order. What is it then? This town has no police force. Well, Kukuri is staying in the substation, but he's just a puppet. I won't deny that he's receiving patronage from us.
Huh.
That explains a lot. Consequentially, as I think you can already guess, he has very judicial power in this town. Yeah, we kind of figured that out with the way that Yua was not treating him seriously.
Bakayasu.
Even the police can't touch you. Is that even possible? Hear me out until the end, boy. He doesn't have any judicial power because we control the town of Okanazatu autonomously. To be clear, this is not a dictatorship. We have no interest in such things. The reason for why this must be so is here in this town. Now, you must not tell anyone about this. If you do, the two of you will have no future.
Oh, goody, you're being blackmailed.
Is that a threat? Yes, it is. Do you have an objection? No. Then let me return to the topic of the Vigilance Committee. The Vigilance Committee protects the public order here, but in truth, ensuring that there are no major incidents or keeping the peace is secondary. The Vigilance Committee goes by another name that is not known to the public, and that name is the Sepulchres.
Sepulchres?
Sepulchre.
Sepulchre. Oh, God.
The Sepulchres? The Sepulchres. Their duty is to entomb revenants.
What?
Okay, I think this calls for it.
Oh, Jesus.
Revenants? Indeed. To hunt the spirits of the dead who roam this town in disguised as humans seeking life force. That is the Sepulchre's true mission.
The Sepulchres, to the public, they're simply known as the Vigilance Committee. However, behind the scenes, they are an organization that's been controlled through the years by the Murakuma family for the sole purpose of hunting revenants. I mean, we pretty much got that through Toa's route.
Yeah.
The existence of revenants is a secret that has been kept hidden from the townspeople. Only an elite squadron of people who are handpicked by the Murakuma family knows about them.
That's ridiculous. It's impossible. Impossible? Do you truly think so? You should have seen enough proof to make you believe that is true.
What proof?
When you were younger, that is.
Oh. How the fuck do you know that?
No matter, I shall continue. Oh yeah, no, go ahead. The public does not know of the existence of the revenants. If they did, the entire town would be engulfed in panic. Only the Sepulchres and a small number of the town's leaders are allowed to know. Well, no matter how hard we may control that information, some of it still makes it into these foolish myths and legends. And that's what happens to secrets. They get embellished and stretched beyond the truth. I still don't believe everything you're saying yet. I don't think science is absolute, but this is entirely too absurd. Fine. Every year, the revenants appear at the end of the rainy season. Locals who recently died come back to life. No one knows why. When those revenants are resurrected, they kill the living to steal their life force. Is that how the story goes, I believe? Good guess. In other words, revenants are murderers. 3 people have already died this year, all at the hands of a revenant. A murderer. You don't mean my father as well? Yes. We think it was a revenant's doing. All three were members of the Sepulchres. What did you say? Then my father was... Shinryu said you might have seen him in the act when you were a youngster.
The color slowly drains from Sosuke's face.
When I saw him at that time in the mountains, he was acting on behalf of the Sepulchres. Shinryu was a loyal member of the Sepulchres. He always did his duty.
Sosuke's fists were shaking in his lap. I gently put my hand on top of his.
Good girl.
He jumps a bit, as if coming back to his senses. I can feel his trembling stop. I meet his eyes for a brief moment.
Your father was killed by a revenant. The revenants this year are formidable. We never suspected they would dare target the Sepulchres. Yeah. Now then. That concludes our talk. Of course, don't think you're getting out of this without any obligations.
Oh, great.
What do you want me to do then?
I have a feeling.
Get revenge. Together. With us. I'll give you some time to think about it. In the meantime, you there, girl.
Yes?
Who in the world are you? Why did you come to this town?
Why are you asking me that?
I'll be asking the questions.
Murakumo Kyoji glares at me as if to say, I don't recall giving you permission to question me. God, that is...
That is basically what I just said.
I came here to look for my brother, who went missing in this town a year ago.
Your brother?
Murakumo Kyoji falls into thought. His expression completely changes, and it looks like he's turning something over in his mind. Do you maybe know something?
Tell me. What does he look like?
I give him a brief description of my brother, then he mulls it over some more. His attitude is clearly different now. He seems almost perplexed. I throw caution to the wind and decide to ask him. Do you have any sort of clue?
A year ago, If he came while the revenants were wandering about, then we can't eliminate the possibility that he was one of their victims.
Oh, please tell me you at least keep track of who the fuck died. No!
I have something to show you.
Murakumo Kyoji stands up and pulls open a drawer from a dresser behind him. It seems like he's looking for something. After a short while, he turns back around with a notebook in his hand.
Does this look familiar to you?
May I take a closer look at it? He nods slowly. I take the notebook, slightly soiled with dirt or mud. As I pull back the front cover, I find the name Hanate, written in familiar handwriting.
Then it is related somehow. Who is this Hanate?
My brother. That's my brother's name. I can't prevent my hands from shaking.
And this... oh.
And this handwriting. I'm pretty sure it's his.
We found that in the mountains, beyond the forbidden area the two of you entered. This was quite a while ago. Revenants appeared last year, as always. Thankfully, the Sepulchres identified and exterminated them, but there was some evidence they had murdered someone. However, no body was found, and no locals had gone missing.
Fuck!
It was concluded that as long as the sepulchres had disposed quickly of the revenants and no locals were harmed, then it was fine. Until one day, that notebook was found in the mountains. When asked around, we learned that an unknown man had been wandering around town for the past few days. So, the sepulchres closed the case, deciding that the revenants must have killed a young vagrant instead of one of the townspeople. We never found his body, but that mysterious notebook there was proof enough. And that must have been your brother, as unfortunate as it is. Strangely, the notebook has nothing in it, aside from the name. There's no trace of it ever being written.
I can't stop my hands from shaking. I curl one hand up into a fist.
Sosuke, return the favor.
And then Sosuke puts his hand on my fist, just as I did for him earlier. Oh, good boy.
Sosuke, good boy. That's why I made him Trunks. Just like Yamazaki.
Yes. God, I can't wait to get to Yamazaki's route.
I know.
Anyway, I feel his body heat on the back of my hand. I absorb it and still my heart. I look up at him, his expression's telling me that it's okay. Then he nods, signaling me to leave everything to him. I softly hand the notebook over to Sosuke. He turns through a number of pages, but all of them are completely blank.
Oh no.
Well, it could be, but it could not be.
That is the question.
There's two things that I'm thinking of. They look like.
So,
They're
written in invisible ink?
That was one thing I was thinking of, or pages have been written out, so there was nothing left, but, you know, when you write on something, you leave behind marks on the next page.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you don't know the method to...
Yeah,
figuring
you
it
just
out-
take a piece of graphite and just, like, swipe it all over the page.
Yeah. So those are the two ways that I'm thinking.
There was a couple of times in LA Noire that you had to do that. There is no way what this signifies. But it is likely that your brother was investigating something, and as a result, he became a victim of the revenants.
My brother, was he trying to find out about the revenants?
We can only guess, but it seems probable. He might have had a faint inkling about the sepulchres as well. I don't know what made your brother so interested in the revenants, however. He most likely got himself in too deep. Either that, or he simply fell victim to the revenants' thirst. You're just like this boy. A relative of yours was murdered by a revenant.
That's not comforting at all. The truth pierces me like a knife. A deep sorrow wells up from the bottom of my heart. It feels like there's a hole in my chest.
Revenants are to be detested. No. What we should detest and loathe is the phenomenon that gives birth to the revenants. Girl, if you want to avenge your brother, then you should lend us your strength.
What exactly do you expect me to do? Me?
You have the power.
The power?
Yes, the power of Grayskull.
Oh god.
Saying that makes me want to watch Princesses of Power again. Why are you dragging her into this? This is too dangerous for a girl. I don't want to get Ichiko involved. Gender is irrelevant here, boy. There are women among the sepulchres. We are all comrades. Besides, Sooner or later, the danger will find her. Oh no, you've been targeted by Walter White.
What? Huh? The fuck? Huh?
You both must decide. Unfortunately, the only option that you had to choose is to join us.
They couldn't find his body. At the very least, my brother was somehow involved with all this. He might have been murdered. Murder. But no one actually confirmed his death. I know that. I just don't want to accept that he's dead.
Whenever you're ready.
But I want to team up with them and verify it. This truth still hasn't been...
I'm sorry, but I think I need time to think it over. It's hard enough to accept that revenants exist. If I could give you my reply tomorrow... Fine then. I'll give you 1 day, but that's all.
Sosuke bows slightly, grabs my hand, and stands up.
Be careful on your way back. You don't seem like the type of guy who worries about the well-being of others. Don't get carried away, boy. A revenant is already after you. You do well to remember that. A revenant is lurking around. It might be closer than you think. Don't you ever forget. A revenant will come to kill that girl. Yes, it's happened in all of our bad endings. What?
Sosuke stops with his hand on the sliding door. Murakumo Kyoji sits there expressionless, although it almost seems like he's smiling.
Just speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, my ass!
Yeah, really. But don't underestimate the revenants. They look no different from humans. Let's go, Ichiko. So, there was a familiar voice that I gave to that Murakumo asshole. A certain drunken blackguard from Roshingumi.
Wait. Oh!
Who happens to be the principal in SSL.
You got a principal?
Not the principal, but yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
PTA bitch.
Yeah.
Head of PTA. Serizawa!
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect for him.
Yeah. It fits. So, I have two theories, I guess.
Okay.
It's either Photo Boy or our brother got turned into a revenant.
That I'm leaning more towards Photo Boy being it, but I can see why you would think it was your brother or her brother, I guess.
Photo Boy is either it or he's a red herring, and I'm just falling for the red herring. I don't know. But
I don't know.
Sosuke. My hand hurts. Ever since we left the Murakumo mansion, Sosuke has been squeezing my right hand.
Sorry.
He loosened his grip, but his expression remains grim. Are you alright?
That old fart. Why did he say that to you?
You mean about one coming to kill me? Sosuke quietly nods. I do wonder why. In these past 3 cases, the Revenants have been after the Vigilance Committee, the Insepulchres.
Listen, Ichiko.
Some vehicle outside is going beep, 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 beep because it's backing up.
Oh, then it's definitely a diesel type truck or vehicle then.
They go beep, beep, beep?
Yeah, most of them do.
Huh. I've done to learn. Yeah?
Think about this. Oh, think this over calmly. To join forces with these sepulchres means putting your life in danger. He even said that the victims have all been members. But whenever you're with me, you're fine, but I can't protect you 24/7. Like whenever you're eating or taking a bath or even sleeping.
That's true, but... Oh. I glanced down and noticed that I still have that notebook in my left hand. I must have unconsciously kept it since it's my brother's. I took the notebook with me. I'm going to go back and return it.
Wait, no. It's not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. It seemed to belong to your brother, so there should be no problem with you keeping it, right? And still, it looks like a fairly old for a notebook. Did your brother ever carry such a thing on him?
He was never very good at using smartphones or computers, so I can kind of understand why he'd carry something like this.
It is a keepsake. Take good care of it.
I will, but... I wonder if my brother's really dead.
No, that would be... Wait.
Please don't try to be nice to me. I came to this town prepared to accept the truth, no matter what it is.
I want to be honest with you. But after being bombarded with these preposterous stories, I'm a bit confused myself. But I will say this. You have absolutely no reason to abandon hope that your brother might still be alive.
Thanks, Sosuke.
Drake, finally!
Where's my water bottles? All the fucking way over here!
Still, he spoke of getting revenge. What time period does he think we're living in? I mean, given the fact that he's still in like a traditional Japanese garb. And a revenant being closer than we think. So the theory about Photo Boy might be true.
Maybe. When we get back to the Furinkan Hotel, everything's normal. We meet up with Hino and Isora, who are still relaxing in the cafe. After chatting for a bit, we all go our separate ways.